U.S. President Barack Obama has met with Shinzo Abe on his state visit to Japan following a formal reception at the Imperial Palace. Watch this.
U.S. President Barack Obama has landed here in Tokyo, and he met with Shinzo Abe on his state visit here following a formal reception at the Imperial Palace. U.S. President Barack Obama and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe met for dinner on Wednesday at the counter of a tiny basement sushi restaurant run by an octogenarian chef. Sources close to Abe told Japanese media the Prime Minister thought a meal at Tsukiyabashi Jiro, a venerable establishment in Tokyo's bustling Ginza shopping district, would be a good way to build trust. The restaurant, with just 10 seats but 3 Michelin stars, is considered one of the world's best sushi restaurants. The restaurant is usually booked up months in advance. It features a set menu of 20 pieces of gem-like sushi for 30,000 yen or $290, beer and sake not included. After that, Obama was formally received at the Imperial Palace in Tokyo by Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko. The hospitality is meant to show that the U.S.-Japan alliance, the main pillar of America's security strategy in Asia, remains solid at a time of rising tensions over growing Chinese assertiveness and North Korean nuclear threats. After the ceremony, Obama headed for talks with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, followed by a joint news conference. Obama said here in Tokyo that the disputed Senkaku Islands, called Diaoyu by China, were covered by a U.S.-Japanese defense pact if they came under attack. Obama also said, however, that the U.S. had no fixed position on the sovereignty dispute itself, adding that the U.S. would work to settle the matter diplomatically.
And let me reiterate that our treaty commitment to Japan's security is absolute, and Article 5 covers all territories under Japan's administration, including the Senkaku Islands. Large countries, small countries, all have to abide by what is considered just and fair, and that we are resolving disputes in peaceful fashion. And this is a message that I've delivered directly to the Chinese, and it's one that I think is entirely consistent with China being successful.
As the two leaders sought to display a united front on security issues, negotiations continued on a desired Trans-Pacific Trade Pact. Both Washington and Tokyo have major reservations focused around protecting key national industries.
大きな利益になると。まさに TPP は国家100年の計、そしてバラクとの真摯なやり取りの結果、日本は TPP 交渉への参加という次なるステージに移ることができました。
Japan is hoping to establish easier access to the U.S. car market for its exports, while the U.S. is hoping for reduced tariffs on agricultural products such as rice and beef. Obama's trip will also include stops in South Korea, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Reporting from Tokyo, Japan, this is Dennis Liu for Eagle News.
And as President Barack Obama moves on to South Korea, the U.S. and Japan have issued a joint statement saying that though a desired trade deal is not yet finalized, there has been progress. Obama and Prime Minister Shinzo Abe issued a joint statement shortly before the U.S. president's departure. They confirmed that the countries' bilateral defense pact would cover the disputed Senkaku Islands, also claimed by China, which calls the islands Diaoyu, in the event of them coming under attack. Obama had made this pledge on Thursday in Tokyo, but also said the U.S. believed the dispute could be solved diplomatically.
U.S. President Barack Obama was welcomed to a state banquet by Japan's Emperor Akihito on Thursday, on the second day of the first full state visit to Japan by a U.S. president since 1996. Other guests invited at the dinner included U.S. Ambassador to Japan Caroline Kennedy and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
Your Majesty, we will never forget how in those trying days you spoke from this palace directly to the people of this nation. And I would like to conclude by recalling the spirit of your message then, because it also remains our wish tonight for the friendship and alliance between our two peoples. May we never give up hope, may we always take care of each other, and may we continue to live strong for tomorrow.